And among what we have lined up for you, including the orders that were issued yesterday in regards to the people who have been allegedly abducted by state agencies, as they have claimed. We will be linking up with my colleague JJ Kioria for that. My name is Bentroy Njue, and Byron Abuli is our sign language interpreter on the bottom of your screen. Many thanks indeed for joining us for this live newscast. Indeed, let's start from the Milimani Law Courts. My colleague JJ Kioria is keeping tabs with that case that is currently underway. Remember, the judge Bahati Mwamuye issued habeas corpus orders which require somebody who has been detained to be released or presented to court. But JJ, kindly bring us up to speed with what is happening at the Milimani Law Courts.
Good afternoon, Bentroy Njue. This is the Milimani as expected this morning. Out of orders yesterday, Bahati Mwamuye regarding habeas corpus orders that required 9 arrests, include the Inspector of Police, Public Intelligence Service, as well as the produce the 6 abductees. Today not happened, and it now becomes what is next. First of all, Bentroy, let me explain to you that a habeas corpus order is the production of a person, dead or alive, but in court. And those are the orders that were issued yesterday by Judge Bahati Mwamuye. What has happened today, rather, is we've gotten more orders, but of course, the Inspector General of Police, who is the 9th respondent, and that is him in person, the Inspector General of Police, Kanja, of contempt of court charges, obviously for failing to produce the 6 abductees before court. The orders issued today by Bahati Mwamuye include that, number 1, this matters, or the 8th, and that will be a Wednesday, but by Monday, every party should have filed its responses. But then again, the court will allow an extra day, that is on the 7th, for a rejoinder by any party that wants to do a rejoinder, including the interested parties, and then the matter will kick off on the 8th. But is that it will not be a day where people are engaged in debate over what is the substance of a law. To quote him, it will be an extraordinary day where likely even the 9 respondents will be put on the stand to testify on this matter. One of the most interesting thing, and probably a very emotional matter, is that the father of Billy Mwangi, one of the still missing up until today, was in court and made a very emotional appeal to Judge Bahati Mwamuye for the production of his son, because he says his son disappeared. These cars were marked. They have even recorded the number plates before court, and the judge was able to write down that and the circumstances under which the gentleman was abducted as he waited on the queue to be shaved. And those are the circumstances under which he was abducted. But an emotional appeal really by the father for the son, because he wants to have closure over sense. The mother of a child could not make her way to the court because she's dealing with health problems arising from the abduction. But this is it. The news that are emerging this afternoon is that the Inspector General of Police risks contempt of court charges owing to the disobedience of this very order issued yesterday by Bahati Mwamuye. And of course, we'll be giving you an updated report on the same tonight regarding what is transpiring here. But in another court, currently ongoing is also the plea taking for Busia Senator Okia Omitata, who was arrested yesterday in the course in the CBD as Kenyans demanded for the end of the abductions. Is ongoing in a separate court, and we'll be telling you the outcome of the same later on in the evening. For now, I hand you back for the rest of the broadcast. Back to you, Bentroy.
Thank you so much, JJ, live from the Milimani Law Courts, and is keeping tabs with exactly what is happening in that court. But what we've been able to gather is that the IG could be in contempt if he fails to show up. Remember, he is among 9 respondents, him as an individual as well